Hello, welcome, what's good? Tone here, ready to continue our Golden Krone Hotel run on the latest update that just came out quite recently. As I enjoy the intro, or the title theme here for a moment. Let's get right into a run. By the way, if you guys want to support the channel here and my other related projects, you can do so over at patreon.com/Tonehack, so feel free to check that out. We are playing an alchemist. That was weird, it wasn't showing my my mouse for a moment. We're playing an alchemist here. Looks like I just cleared floor 9, so we were getting pretty far here. As I recall, we were... this doesn't look cleared. Hang on. Fog of War is a little off here, isn't it? Yeah, we did clear this. I was just making sure we didn't... Huh, that's a little weird. I wonder what is causing that. Not a big deal, though. But yeah, usually you would see, like a shaded view of what's behind here, because we've been there before. Like this. Not sure why it's like that. Maybe we did something weird on this level last time. Maybe it's just a minor issue here. Regardless, as I recall, we were feeling pretty darn powerful in general. I think against most of the regular enemies we're going to be facing in the branches and regular areas here, we're probably not too concerned about at this point. We do have to worry about the bosses, and if we decide to go to the underworld, we're going to want to be careful down there. That's where things can get really dangerous. Just taking stock of my potions here. Actually, let's use the potions menu. A little bit of blood here, some food, some holy water, a little bit of like everything, but not an abundance of any single thing, which is fine to me. We cleared the gallery and the library. I think what we want to do now is go down to floor 1. Buy stuff from all these hawkers. We have a lot of money now. And then we should clear... I guess we can do the menagerie. We should do the baths. Pharmacopoeia and mausoleum. I don't know what order they'll go in. Both of those will be a little difficult. Let's just start going down to the bottom here. Oop, let's get out of that sun before it comes through and hits us. Oh, these are humans. Alright. Yeah, we don't have any memory of any of these floors. That is definitely weird. The map shows us where the stairs are, though, so it's not a big deal. There was a hawker all the way on floor 1. I was about to say I think that's quite rare, but I think that hawker was from one of the special starting areas you can get, which may be the only way to actually get one there. I'm not sure if I've ever seen a hawker on floor 1 otherwise. Yeah, we got this like storeroom starting location. Those were added in the update before this update. A bunch of random starting areas. They added a lot of... just a nice touch to the game. A little bit of variety and flavor there. Yeah, I'll take the bullets. I'll take a grimoire. We have better gear than all the other things you are offering. It's in the bottom left here. Potion I missed because it was hidden behind that glass. Volatile poison. It would have been nice to get that because I think we would have use a primer on that over something else, but we're probably going to see another primer anyways. Oh, here's the hawker. Perfect timing. Grab more bullets, grimoire, and a panacea. Don't really have to worry too much about... We want to go up. Can I make it here? I think I can. Where the sun comes at the bottom. I'm not concerned about how much this stuff costs, even as an alchemist that has all potions identified, so some of them are very expensive, but we have a lot of gold here. When I say as the alchemist, they can be very expensive, I say that because unidentified potions all cost the same and they're relatively cheap. So it's usually better to buy unidentified potions when you can and then find out what they are later. I mean, there's a little bit of a trade-off there, but some of the potions are like prohibitively expensive. Now, we can actually buy a lot of prohibitively expensive potions right now. I don't know where we got all this money. I remember being surprised at that last time. Oh, that was my turns. Here's the money. Like, it'd be nice to buy this Deadeye for 60. I'm just gonna buy all of these. Hunter's Lens. These are cool items. It gives us more crit chance, so we have a 10% base crit chance. I'm actually gonna buy that sword too. +5 sword. I think ours was only +1 or +2. That's a nice little upgrade there. Sewers are here. I think they're the analog of the grotto right now. The grotto is pretty nice for healing as a vampire. The sewers are not. Well, I get there? Ooh, that was close. Oh my gosh. I hit the wrong button. I hit A? Because it was the confirmation when I was buying stuff in the shop. But that's also how you move left. Okay, there are some bleeding enemies here. That is good. I don't have a ton of experience in the sewers. Be nice to see this level again. It's full of these guys. Wait, did I just kill that? Huh. So they must split. They normally split when you damage them. They must split below a health threshold, but they're still able to be killed. That's interesting. It looks like I got a crit there, so I somehow surpassed their split health threshold. Did 20 damage to that one. Yeah, I insta-killed that one too, and they normally split. Interesting. I've never seen that before, but I guess if you fight them when you're strong, that's going to be the case. Pulling these guys out of the water, so if they drop gold, I can pick it up, but it doesn't really matter. A lot of them aren't even dropping gold. Like, the first thing I killed dropped gold and the rest haven't. Okay. We have the boss. The Rat King. A tangle of desperate rats, their tails knotted together. They have no hope of coordinating movement, but they will all try to bite. Looks slightly weaker than you. Damn straight. Oh, so this thing doesn't even move. Interesting. Yeah, that goes down to the river. Not a good place for vampires. Full of water. Vampires do not like water. Okay, we cleared this. Not much of interest to note here. We're about to level up. I don't know how much of the experience came from here specifically. to see the top right. This map. Oh, this is where that baby Balor was. Not moving. Couple of grimoires. Almost got blasted by sunlight again. I think these are frogs? Yes. We can heal very well off of frogs. Did I pass a hawker on floor 3? No, we got it, right? I think we did. I'm going to talk to it again real quick. I'm paranoid. So we have one on floor 5. Oh! Surprisingly, this is actually the first time this has happened in this run. Stairs can collapse. And initially in the beta, I don't think they had this red ring. I like that. It's a lot easier to identify a collapsed stair. Which are dangerous. You can still use them, but they take longer to use. This is a turn 9408. Took us an extra turn to go up. I don't know if your speed is or affects that or not. It might be a flat 1 turn to use a stair normally and 2 turns if it's collapsed. That's basically a nerf for stair dancing. I don't have a lot of experience with it yet, but I think it's a pretty good way to handle that. Money and bullets. I guess we'll do the menagerie while we're here. We can kill elephants, right? What are my stats? We're badass. 21 strength. That's base what, like 15? 18 dex. I think we have like 13 intelligence. 12 or 13 in human form. Plus 8 plate and leggings. Yeah, what rings do I have? The fire ones and the physical. We should probably save the ice place until we get some ice resistance, maybe. And also, there's naiads down there, the water fairies. Those things are really dangerous to vampires. Okay, we don't need to... I'll leave this because it's a good place for us to get health as a vampire if we need to later as well. We can come back to that. There's no ring in that branch anyways. Okay, we have a hawker here. There's the chest. I don't have any keys yet. Oh, that's going the other way, isn't it? Fine, I will walk the long way and lose some health in the process. You've got a nice hiding spot. Check this out. You got a torch, a bed, and a pit, and just some curry noodle soup. Alright, up to floor 8. I want to do the baths real quick. We have here an ale fountain. We should just turn into a human. We could have waited to see if there was a soul elixir fountain, but we may as well drink the ale. I don't think it does anything if we're in a vampire. Let's see. Stupefy, Umbra, Levitate. Umbra got redid. It's a little late for us to take that. It'd be fun to try an Umbra run now. If you guys remember, it used to be very, very, very like OP, especially in certain like builds, but also always. So it got toned down quite a bit. I think it'd be fun to try. I'll take a level 2 levitate. Let's see. Not level 3 though. We don't need ice. I'm not going to take Umbra right now. I have disappear, teleport, haste. I'll take mana from that. We get to transmute a potion. The volatile potion says it confuses enemies. I wonder how that affects spellcasters, because I think confusion reduces your intelligence if the player's spellcasting. I could be wrong about that. I think that's a thing, though. I'm gonna transmute that, though. It looks like our least interesting potion. We got an invisibility potion. That's a very good one. Cleanse, ice, and teleport. I don't know if I want the level 2 teleport. It becomes more expensive to cast, but the failure rate, I want this to succeed. Level 1 leaves you unstable longer, so you can't use other, I guess like temporal spells like teleport, blink, and such reliably right after teleporting. So that's where it becomes really useful, is if you get a bad teleport, you can teleport again pretty quick. But I'd rather just have a good failure rate there. Legendary Grimoire. We'll go ahead and level up haste as well. And with all these level 2 spells, I think we're going to want to try and raise our intelligence at some point. Let's just heal up real quick. Curry noodle soup. Oh, did I drink the ale? I have to walk in front of it. Yum. Picturing a beer fountain is awesome. I would love to see one in real life. So these harpies only fight you when there's other enemies around. Let's go ahead and raise our intelligence. So now our failure rate is down to 4% for all these level 2 spells from 7. And teleport failure is down to 1 from 2. We have 14 strength. Oh, so we want to go up to 15 if we're going to be a vampire again. That'll bring us up to 23 strength in vampire form. 18 dex, 13 intelligence. Fantastic stats. We get to take advantage of our shield when we're in human form. And our sword, where a sword is not quite as good. What is our plan for the boss here? Oh, I can levitate. That's all I need. I believe that's them. Right here. I wonder how they react to disappear. I'm gonna approach them invisible. Uh-oh. Levitate, 22 turns. So they entrance you. Which I think you can't back up, you can only move forward, is what that does. Sometimes it just moves you randomly. And they draw you into this water and mob you, which is pretty brutal usually. I don't know if that's levitate again. Oh shoot, I failed. Is it one more time? Because you get slowed down when you're in water. 46 damage crit, almost killed them, so I guess they have around 50 health each. The thumb ring. Nice. I was thinking that would have been great to have this to fight them, because shooting with my revolver would be good. So we got electric resistance and 25% bonus crit chance with the revolver. I have a +9 revolver, so our revolver is going to be very strong now. I should check the bottom left corner here. was a clean fight. Levitation usually isn't like that great of a spell. It's like a little bit more on like the niche utility side. As you can see, like all the spells have some good uses. And that one really made that fight a lot more straightforward and tilted in our favor. I guess let's go take on the mausoleum. We'll figure out how to fight them when we get up there. We talked to this guy, right? Oh yeah, they were up by that bed. We got their soup. Do we want to do the frog at some point? How do we get in? That's what I would have needed that combustion potion for. We might be able to do it with some vampire abilities, like throw. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. I don't think I want to give up any spells for bomb, which would also let us in. Although I think there's still a manual in the gallery that we could open with bomb. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about with the frog, you'll see. I feel like something looks different about this in the dark here, in the pitch black. It might be new. I know some things changed with some of the... I think the way things are displayed out of sight, maybe? I could be wrong about that. I think this might be newish. Maybe I just haven't played in a while. You can see a little bit of the stare through my character. I think that's a little weird. Yeah, we're slightly transparent. I wonder why we're not just a black sprite. Looks like we're actually like a shadow. Okay, so the boss is right here. I think what we want to do is disappear and haste, charge them. They won't be able to start summoning enemies, which is what they do, until we're adjacent to them. And we just kill them before we get overwhelmed with enemies. Bonus points if we can get them adjacent to a choke point. We could probably do that if we turn into a vampire first. Looks like our best chances are to come from the top if we do want that. Except they moved. Alright. Haste. Disappear. Charge. I wanted to kill that guy first. 3 turns of invisible. Let's cast Disappear again. Sure I have enough mana left for teleport. Okay, clean kill. Actually, we can probably just kill these dudes too. Maybe rehaste. Onto the choke point. Nice and clean fight. Ecclesiastical Ring. Ice, poison, psychic, and electric resistance. Right, what else was here? Let's levitate. 7 bullets. Levitate again. It's pretty annoying to try and fight these guys. Okay, so we just sold everything, so we have even more money now. We are ravenously hungry. I'm gonna eat a curry noodle soup. So we could go down and clear the ice place now. Since I have some ice resistance from that ring we just picked up. We may as well just do that on our way back down, because we're going to need to go to the river anyways if we want to do the underworld, and I'm leaning towards that. So let's see if we can deal with the pharmacopoeia in the laboratory, whatever's at the end of this branch, and then come back down and hit this and see what happens. As you get like much higher level, the humans tend to be stronger than the vampires because they can use equipment and like spells can be very good. Throughout most of the game, the vampires straight up stronger. I'm curious how the vampires play with the new blood abilities though, because those got reworked a bit, and you should be able to play a little stronger with that. I'd like to do a run where we just kind of build around those. So maybe we'll do another run as like a cultist and build around that. Let's go after this hawker. We're about to turn into a vampire, which is perfect timing to buy something. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I read the map wrong. Yep, I'm just gonna buy everything. Bullets, blood, curry noodle, honey, soul elixir. All useful stuff. Nothing amazing though. I think the best thing we got from all of those was, except for like the books are pretty solid, was what, the Deadeye? Panacea is nice. So no incredible potions, unfortunately. Potions can be game changers sometimes. Oh! Remember the temple? I looked back at the VOD and it showed up like right around here. We turned into a vampire. We had seen this side of the room and it lit up this side with our vampire night vision. I think it has to be like an invisible entrance, unless it's like buried in the wall. You see that? A long winding staircase leading to the temple. Oh yeah. Looks like we need a key to get in. This is new. Or it's very secret. That is exciting. Am I a vampire? Yes, I am. Vampire is a little sketchy in here. Ugh, especially with those. Okay, let's turn into a human. I'm gonna cast haste and levitate. I failed. That was punishing. Okay, levitate. I got it that time. They dunk you in water and then freeze you. Oof, that was nasty. Go back to the stairs and try to heal. That was gonna be some really annoying ice. Oh, I think I said something about water or blood overriding the torches. It's water that does that. I think water actually removes the torches. What was that, I wonder? Is this something that glows? There's bleeding as well. That's the boss, the monkey. Let's disappear. I'll step away from it so I can cast haste. I don't want to fight the boss and a freaking Naiad at the same time. This floating cauldron is a Naiad. The boss can make us vulnerable, which makes the water do damage to us and makes us take extra damage from their spell. Let's cast Levitate. Oof. Okay, got out just in time. Back up. Let's kill this Naiad real quick. Okay. We should be able to burst this guy down. Okay. If you're not aware, the boss of this, you know this area like your delusion, so you can't see anything. So that was the boss. You can tell because they're floating and because they move really fast, generally, and they do psychic attacks. Let's see, poison resistance, and we do some poison attacks. Psychic attacks are resisted by intelligence. So humans a bit of a better form to be in to fight them. And we raise our intelligence a little bit. Like our last level, we spent on intelligence. As a vampire, your intelligence is halved, so you take a lot more damage from them. Actually, didn't get invulnerability, or not invulnerability, vulnerability from them once, which is usually the big threat. Oh, I should have lured that guy. I didn't know that's what it was. It could have got us into the frog. Curses for me being a human that can't see in the dark. That was like a puzzle to get out of there with the ice. It's okay, we might find another way to deal with the frog, but that would have been a solution. An annoying and tedious one, but a solution nonetheless. Alright, let's check out the lab. Laboratory is actually one of the most difficult branches. A very interesting one. Where is it? Is it in the top left here? I think these tiles are lava. So that's probably the lab. Yeah, we're gonna eat before we go in here. Take a honey because I'm only famished. So you're either sped up by 10 or slowed down by 10 here. Looks like we're sped up. My vampire is going up quite quickly. The sun's moving super fast. Okay, there's level 2. That was inconvenient. Oh my gosh. probably want to be a human upstairs anyways. So we drain hunger and we turn to a vampire really fast here because everything's accelerated by 10. Now everything's slowed down. But everything here is designed to do status effects which last 10 times as long when you're slowed down. This thing can poison you. That thing can do stuff. This thing can ice you. Cast haste here. So you have 268 turns of haste. Shoot, I got slowed. This is counteracted by haste, I guess. We'll go downstairs and they'll disappear. You don't really heal here. So I guess vampire is actually a little better on this floor because you don't lose health as a vampire. And blood stays around forever. Oh, that poison will kill us eventually. Slowly but surely that poison will kill us. Figured that vampire would catch up to us eventually. Oh my gosh, we got bleeding. Here we go. Yeah, I like to spend as little time on this floor as I can. Okay, this is the watchtower. This boss is going to be a challenge. Maybe not for this character. They hit hard as heck. They have a ton of health. Definitely problematic. Just go invisible first. See if we can clear these guys out. That guy's hiding on the stairs. Alright, pull these guys downstairs. These are gargoyles, so they petrify themselves, which makes them really hard to kill. Okay, wait off our statuses, heal up. Okay, I think it was just the boss up there now. There's a guy down there. You didn't even get a pixel of red damage from that. What do we want to fight them with? Oh, we can turn into a werewolf when the moon comes out. That's a really strong way to fight them. Maybe I should do that. I think we're going to want to lure them to the stairs if we're to do that. Kill this guy. Oh, it's moonlight right now. That's convenient. Yo, let's buff. Haste. Let him go invisible, because invisibility I think gives you an evasion bonus. Yep. So now we heal every turn because we're in the moonlight. Dude, we're hardly hurting this guy. I don't have any damage increasing abilities or potions here. Deadeye, but I'm actually not missing because we have really good dexterity. I guess we're just gonna keep swinging. The moon's gonna be out for a while. that guy real quick. I wasted a crit on him. See, at least we're like almost instantly healing that 46 damage. What's our crit like right now? 50? Okay, that wasn't too bad. That strategy was definitely the best. Like if it wasn't Moonlight this time, I probably would have just came back. That was perfect. Alright, so we have some psychic resistance and +3 to our attack. Little extra damage. This is a cool level. I like the audio here. How many rings is that? That's all of the ones in the main castle or hotel. Where the heck are the keys? Did we talk to the floor 8 hawker? I think we did. There's 2 chests and so I think there's probably only keys guaranteed for these 2 chests. There was one in the gallery. Were there 2 in the gallery? Can they be in the menagerie? Is there anything else I didn't fully explore? I didn't fully explore these laboratory floors. Could they be here? This level's pretty safe for us to explore. Let's check this out. It's always going to be Moonlight here. Or much longer. Because time's moving slower, so we can always like go back upstairs to heal when we're in werewolf form too. Alright, now we're gonna lose werewolf form immediately. I don't think you can get keys here. I don't really see any items at all. I'm not gonna keep exploring it. Oh, come on. Let me on the stairs. I have to turn into a vampire. Let's wreck this guy. You chose poorly when you decided to cast blood, or glow there, buddy. Should have ice blasted me. Guess we're going to the underworld? We'll get some demon abilities in the underworld for sure, so that'll be good. I'd really like to find these keys. Can I walk through this fine? Not too bad. Oh, these guys are trying to kill me. We may as well go to the menagerie. A little way down as well. We now have ice resistance. 1 tick. Should help a lot in the ice cellar. Cool, and I'm actually going to call this session here for now. That was really productive. We didn't face too much resistance. I mean, there were a few, like the bosses were problems, but we had solutions for all of them. So, and then we're just pretty strong in general. Especially, we got some really good level 2 spells. You don't usually hybrid spellcaster that much, but it just kind of worked out for us. That made sense to do so, and it can be pretty darn powerful. It's hard to say whether 3 points of intelligence is worth more than 3 extra points of dex or a point of strength or whatever. Speaking of which, I think we still need a point of strength. We have a potion of experience here, which will level us up. I want to wait till we hit the next level. And honestly, the enemies in the underworld give you a ton of XP, so we might level up again after that. And then it'll probably make sense to drink this. Level 10 right now. I think it was made harder to level up. I don't remember if the actual level scaling changed, or if it's just that the werewolf boss gives you less XP. If a few particular enemies that give too much XP might have been toned down. Yeah, that was a really clean session there. We went and basically scooped up all the rest of the rings in the main dungeon here. So we'll clear out this area. This has a lot of ales in it, which will give us a lot of fodder if we find more primers. And then we're going to head to the underworld, and I'd like to check out the temple. We just need a way to get in. And we can do the frog. We can try to, if we get a few things. I just realized I'm on 4-way movement. The frog is like almost impossible on 4-directional movement. It's not that it's almost impossible, it's significantly more difficult though. And if you don't know why, you will see why if we make it there. But yeah, let's call this one here. Looking forward to the next session as we venture to the underworld. But thank you guys for watching so far, and I'll see you for the next one. Take it easy, y'all.